What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So, Michelle Beadle, former ESPN personality Michelle Beadle, still complaining about this. Still complaining about the fact that she felt like LeBron influenced ESPN to fire her about 10 years ago. I did a video about this 2 years ago. More than 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. I remember doing it. Because she was complaining about it then in an interview. Well, I'll put a link to this article in the pinned comment in the comment section below. She's complaining about it again. So speaking on the Awful Announcing podcast, the 47-year-old Michelle Beadle didn't mince words when discussing the influence and reach of the four-time NBA MVP. Michelle Beadle's exit from ESPN's NBA Countdown has long been shrouded in mystery and speculation. Now the former NBA analyst is pointing fingers directly at NBA superstar LeBron James, asserting he played a pivotal role in her departure from the show. Her belief stems from her vocal criticism of LeBron's 2010 televised announcement, famously termed The Decision, where he revealed his move from the Cavaliers to the Miami Heat. So she says, in all the chaos that ensued after I left, all this other information started coming out. I kind of got wind of it as I was leaving, and then more stuff came out, and I was like, what a crap show. Beadle further emphasized the weight LeBron's name carries, saying, you know, he's a powerful dude. I mean, all the respect for building such a powerful entity on a name and doing it well. So yeah, people are going to listen. Adding a surprising twist to the narrative, Beadle revealed that following the alleged incident, LeBron sent her multiple bouquets of flowers. She believes this gesture was his way of apologizing, thereby indirectly confirming the authenticity of her claims. It's worth noting that neither LeBron James nor his representatives have responded to these allegations, and there has been no concrete evidence to support Beadle's claims. However, the story does shed light on the behind-the-scenes dynamics that might influence major network decisions, especially when high-profile figures are involved. So this is my thing, man. And I said this before. She used to really critique LeBron on that show. Like back in 2010, I forgot what show she was on, but on shows and articles and interviews, she really critiqued LeBron James, right? Now, of course, you've heard me say LeBron James is a very sensitive guy. I've said that. I think anybody that have observed him over the last 15, 20 years can tell you that. And that's why I believe that he has manipulated the game to the point where he got people in place that will kiss his ass. Now, on some level, you do got to kind of tip your hat to him. That does show that he's very politically savvy, and that he has power, right? But it's some bitch ass shit to do. But it is what it is. That shows that he understands the social media and the power and influence of social media and television and the press, right? So on some level, yeah, you do got to tip your hat to him. But the reason why I have no empathy for Michelle Beadle at all is look at all the shit you've done over the years. Let's just look at all the shit she's done. First of all, I'm not a big fan of Sage Steele, but she did to Sage Steele what she claimed Rachel Nichols and LeBron did to her. Because the big thing is that she believes that Rachel Nichols had LeBron be a major influence in getting her off the show and replacing her on NBA Countdown, whatever the hell the show was called. And then, of course, Rachel Nichols ultimately got replaced by Malika Andrews, although it was supposed to have been the other girl, right? But Michelle Beadle did the same thing to Sage Steele. Snaked her. Used her influence. Used the fact that she was friends with what was it, the president of ESPN at the time, and you gotta wonder their fucking relationship, right? And then Michelle Beadle was trying to go around fucking all types of athletes. What's her car talked about how she used to push up on him when he was with Green Bay after he won the Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers. So the shit she's complaining about, you did. You did to other people. Then the bullshit you did to Stephen A. Smith. Like I said, I don't like Stephen A. Smith, but you went to ESPN bigwigs and got that man suspended for saying that both people need, men and women, need to keep their hands to themselves. Look, no, men ain't supposed to put their hands on a woman, but women ain't supposed to put their hands on men either. And I think that's a statement that everybody should agree with, right? No, not feminazi Michelle Beadle. She somehow found offense to that statement and took her fucking privileged ass to the fucking bigwigs and got Stephen A. Smith fired for that shit. That was some bitch shit right there. And I don't mean that in necessarily toward a woman. It was just some bitch shit to do. And then when you did get fired, didn't they give you millions of dollars? Let me look it up. She was making $5 million a year. ESPN was trying to make her a star. And it didn't work. It didn't pan out. She's not a star. And then I'm looking, so they bought her out. It was an 8-figure buyout. 8-figure. That's more than $10 million. What you complaining about? What are you complaining about? So okay, LeBron might have did some, that's just his nature. You know what I'm saying? You look, we content creators are dealing with residual bullshit now when we complain about this dude. You on network television. You know how the rules, you know how the game is. You can't go too far on these players, especially him. Now, if you're on TV, you got to sacrifice. If you want to criticize these players, you got to be a fringe, independent motherfucker. Or you got to be just independent, period, and just happen to have a large enough audience. Not going around potentially, making side deals with male executives, wink, wink, to get power and influence. And I'm not trying to say all women or most women do that, but I've heard about Michelle Beadle. Okay? I've heard about her. Fake ass feminist. You preach one thing, but behind the doors, behind closed doors, you use 1960s tactics to get to the top. Just like Barbara Wawa. Hell out of here. Anyway, that's all I got to say in this one.